Every Thursday evening, Heart Ministries, a group of people from several different churches, sets up at St. Francis Church in Mango, Florida, to feed the hungry. Sal Fiducia organizes the event. He's been feeding homeless people for over 11 years, has been in this location for 4. He says it's no longer just the homeless who come out to eat.
Generally, our ministry was primarily based for homeless individuals and indigent individuals. But now what we're doing is we're feeding a community because of it's either put food on a table or pay a utility bill. But between our ministry, Servant's Heart Ministry, this church, and a couple other churches in the local community, there's people right in this Seffner area that eat 6 days a week because of the blessing of God. And so, and the economy is getting worse. And to actually answer your question, yes, our numbers have actually grown. We used to average about 42 homeless people, and now we're feeding anywhere from about 63 to about 104. Depends on the time of the month.
Jim is a veteran who works at the VA hospital in Tampa. He and his son enjoy the opportunity to help those who need it.
It's nice that I come out and do it, but it's not for me. It's for these people right here that you see on a daily basis. I'm blessed because I have a nice house and nice things that I need. But any day you look at it, it can be you. And that's the way I look at it. But I love helping these people, you know. It makes me feel good, but it's not just for me. Like I say, it's for Christ. And it gives me and my son Jonathan comes out with me. He has schizophrenia, so it's an avenue for him to get out of the house and help people himself. So I'm teaching him how to help with people that are less fortunate. You know, it really is. There's a lot of walks in life here. There's a lot of people that have been rich, a lot of people that have been poor. It doesn't matter. We don't ask anybody how much money you make. We never do that. People come up to us and we supply them with food, clothing, toiletry items, and basically that's what we do. I mean, every Thursday night, starting at 6:30, anybody can come out here who wants a fresh meal. The only reason why I knew about this was I was talking to the Homeless Veterans Association, and I was just simply amazed. Just here in Tampa alone, we have so many ministries that feed the poor. 1 in 4 American children now are not eating correctly. I'm malnourished, and it's really sad. You know, plus not just here, but all over the world, there's starvation. There's no need for starvation. If we pool all our resources together, we can cure this problem. This is a problem that can be cured. You know, does it make me mad? Sometimes, of course it does. But we need a solution. And I think our solution that we need is to all come together for the glory of God and help each other as brothers and sisters to help the less fortunate.
That's in the bottom of your pocket. Right here. I didn't thirsty that.
That's awesome.
I've been walking around all day thirsty and I had that in my pocket. Well, they can get
What's your name, brother?
If you're homeless, find out where the feeds are because they help. And if you need a hand, you got to go and ask for it. And that's what I tell people all the time. If you need a hand, you got to ask for it. I help a lot of the homeless myself. I was homeless and still helping the homeless. If they needed a hamburger, I'd buy them a hamburger. If they needed someone to talk to, I was there. And I'm still here.
Do you think a lot of people don't look for help and don't ask for help if they need it?
I think a lot of people don't. They don't come out about it. I actually went to Metropolitan Ministries with my kids. They said my kids was ADHD and they couldn't take us in because my kids were handicapped that way. So we went to the truck, we went, looked around, couldn't give my kids a quarter hot dog. I flew a sign, made them something to eat, got them off the street. and we come here. I don't always have money. I used to haul scrap metal, but it's no work. No work. And I know these people right here, they do the best they can, and they do a good job.
My message to somebody that doesn't have a concern for those that are less fortunate than they are is to just go out and visit some of these people on the street and see what their stories are all about. Whether they go out and they just talk to them, or whether they go out with a gift of food, and just find out what their stories are, because everybody has a story. Nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody chooses to be homeless, and that's my opinion, that nobody chooses to be homeless. But there's circumstances that are far beyond that we can only imagine, and regardless of what they are, their place is where they are right now. So we're truly blessed to be able to physically feed the homeless people and spiritually feed them as well too.
For Operation Finding Freedom, I'm Alex Cook.